Hello everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons. I hope you all have had a fantastic couple of days, and I hope that you're ready for a new episode. The reason that I am not in my F5 mode is because I am currently offline, because my modem is broken, so I don't have a skin. But you can see me in all my glory. Let me just explain some of the things that I've been up to in the meantime. And yeah, so I have made 3 separate corridors for our use. I don't know what I'm going to use in them yet, but I know that they're here. So this is the first one. It's a small corridor. I'm thinking, you know, Thaumcraft, Bloodcraft, something like Blood Magic. That's what I meant. I've got a big gap in between it so I can expand it if I desire. So I can make this a little bit longer if I need. Let's go to this one. This one is also the same length. Do I have... Okay, no, I don't have a zombie coming after me. This is another one. We can expand this one even more because, you know, there's no extension on it. But again, this is another one. We can do stuff like Thaumcraft, Blood Magic. I want to have everything a little bit more separate. Cool. With that, this is our massive room. This, I plan on having a massive storage room. Reason for that, I'm kind of sick and tired of having everything over here. I think it's not efficient. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to have a specific section for stuff like ores, all their varieties. Basically a good place where I can visualize, and because we're not going to get... what's it called? Okay, so it requires titanium, which is not until the high voltage. We can see that from the applied energistics. If we look at the illuminated panel, it requires titanium. Only way to get titanium is via high voltage. So that is out of our grasps for a fat minute. Not going to worry about it, but in the future, it should allow us to connect. I think that that's a feature of applied energistics. I could definitely be wrong. I'm probably wrong, actually, now that I think about it. Let me look into that real quick. Okay, so as I was saying, the goal is that you would be able to take... I don't know if my... There we go. The goal is that you'd be able to take all of the drawers that I have in here and use what's called a drawer controller with the ME system, applied energistics. And it's not super complicated, just goes down into this section, goes straight into here. Again, this is a long way out, but I want to have the infrastructure there so that it's easy to do. And whether or not I decide to go another way, I want to still have all this storage. Because what it should do is it shouldn't take all of my resources from the storage system. That is one of my biggest worries, is that, you know, I'm gonna have all of this stuff just not accessible once I upgrade. And I'm gonna have a ton of resources as we go, because that's part of that's part of the fun of GregTech, is the fact that, you know, you upgrade, get even bigger. Yeah, so that's why I want to have everything hooked up, is so that everything is just it's here, it's set up, and I don't have to worry about it. Now, I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. One thing that you will notice is if I decide to combine these rooms, it's just one block apart. So if I do decide to do anything with it, it's pretty easy. That will make it more difficult when it comes to wiring stuff. Slightly, but, you know, when it's behind it, I can probably just, you know, get rid of a block, place it behind it, and it's not a big deal. It'll basically just take the place of that item in the wall. And then I can use stuff like covers, and so I'm not worried. Yeah, so I've been having this go. I've got 31 so far. This is far more efficient than if I were to just do it myself. because it's putting all of these in here. Let's just get rid of those. And it's placing them, so that's really good. Well, I made a lumber axe. It works. Okay. I'm gonna die. Crud. Okay. Okay. Oh. Dang. Okay. Well, that was eventful. What I'm going to do is I am going to go back up there right after I go to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. Now, I did a little something something back at the base off camera, and I'll show you that as soon as I finally chop down the rest of this tree. I'd like to do that as soon as we can. I also added 2 reinforcements to this, so now it's reinforced 5. I believe at reinforced 10, it is unbreakable. So we will have to see about that. But we will grab a stack of this. Grab the red wood. And we will just work our way up, shall we? Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. I can't even see anything. This is wonderful. Well, I got another modifier. Did I just get one? I just got one. Okay, so what this is doing is it's taking the redwood bark, turning it into redwood planks. I have a conveyor on the side, as you can see right there. And this is a standard conveyor, so it transmits at 1 stack every 20 seconds. So it'll do that. It is important to recognize that this wood pulp needs to be dispensed. I can't filter, I do not think. Yeah, I can't filter, which is unfortunate. But so what I'll do is I'll take the wood pulp, and I can use this later. So I'll just keep it. But with the wood pulp, and then as you can see, it'll take it, put it in there. It went very quickly over here, and they'll make a chest. The reason that I'm making all these chests is because I want to have a setup instead of having all of these, specifically with the ores. I want to convert it all into these drawers. And now what I'll do is I will take those drawers and I'll line this whole room up with them. This is just because I need to figure out what I want to do with my farm. I'm right below my farm. But I have everything in 3x3 chunks. So I did that because it would make it a lot easier for storage. And the plan is that at the back of these, I have 4 cells, I'll call them. They're not really cells, but I'll call them cells. But I have 4 sections that I can use when I eventually get piping that's actually efficient. So I can automatically pipe all of my stuff into the appropriate drawer item locations. There we go. Now another thing that I want to do is I want to expand this iron tank because it's simply too small. We're not producing enough steam. We're producing too much steam and we're not able to store it all. So I want to make a bigger iron tank. I think a massive iron tank will be plenty. I don't need to get into the high pressured stuff, but if I break it now, it'll just explode. I'm not, well, I think it will. I'm not willing to test that. Yeah, so this whole room is going to be stacked with drawers, and then I'll probably have an inner wall as well that has drawers too, and I'll have a section for, and then see, as if you look at this, there's a gap, so I can put pipes in there as well. So it'll be nice, and I'll go in, I'll make it. It'll be fantastic. Okay, now what I want to talk about now is one of the other items that I need in order to accomplish our monumentous task. That is, I need oak drawers. These oak drawers are going to be very important as we go, because, and I'm not sure. I think that, yeah, these are upgradable, so I'm not worried about it. But what we're able to do is we're able to take the oak drawers. Can we just upgrade them? What does that take? Ruby. What's that? Tanzanite. So this is max. Okay. Ruby, I think I can do this now, can I? Cutting machine, low voltage. Yeah, I can do this now. Dang. Real quick, I wanted to say, figured out, noticed, stainless steel is required. That is, I think, medium voltage. Yeah, stainless steel. So that'll be a second before we can get that. So, just want to say that. Anyway. Okay, now, oh, hi there. Now, one of the other things that I need is oak drawers. In order to get those, I need to take my redwood planks, turn them into slabs, and, oh, I don't have it. I need to make those into the drawers. Now, I'm probably going to end up doing the 2x2s, simply because it just, okay, I hold 16 stacks per drawer. If that's multiplied by, that'd be quite a bit. Okay. So each one of these, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an idiot. And then one of these is 8. So really we're cutting down, but we're also really not. And it's the same in one of these. Oh, actually, yeah, it's the same. So we will take all of those, throw them in there. Now, when we are cutting it, we are getting 2. There's no changing that. If we were using lubricant when we're cutting the actual wood, we would, you get it? Get it there, bud? We would be getting more planks out of it, but because we're not, because it's too expensive, we're not really there yet. Doesn't really make any sense to do it. We are just gonna do this. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at the moment. And we might, I don't know, might take out a couple of these, because I was thinking, you know, we're gonna need a whole bunch of wood. Don't really need that many chests. I said that wrong. I was thinking we were gonna need a whole bunch of chests. I have almost a stack now. We really don't need this much, so I am not worried about it in the slightest. We're gonna start chopping these up into the smaller bits, and then we'll put these in here. I believe it's on 2. me double check. No, it's 4. 4. And then what we'll do is we'll slap all those in there. And there we go. And then we'll take the wrench, have it, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So now that's going to transfer all of that into there. All of our redwood slabs will go into there. That's a lot quicker too. Okay. And we are getting our oak drawers. Okay. Anyway, we do have this graphene. We do have this diamond vein though. It's further down, I believe. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I don't envy previous me. Diamond vein. Yeah, and most of this is graphite. But yeah, so as I was saying, we could just get all of this graphite. And I think that the chances of getting the carbon dust actually kind of worth doing it, because we have an 11% chance of getting it from here. I don't think we can actually get it from the macerator yet. I think that requires a higher level macerator. But I know we can get it from the centrifuge. So that's a 20% chance from each one. And we're doubling it with the macerator at the beginning. So I think that it's worth it. I am not too worried about that. We got some raw diamond ores. Very cool. But if we look at the drawer, I'm wondering, are these... Yeah, only 16. That's crazy. Are rubies that rare? I don't remember where I had the rubies, but... I don't know. Yeah, let's just... Okay. Anyway. That is something that I think we might work on today. It's getting a sifter, because that's going to get us better ores. We can, especially with these kinds of ores. Let's see what we can do with the sifter real quick. Okay. I remember the last thing that I did, but I'm not going to worry about it right now, because I have a decent amount of oak drawers, and that is what we need. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these up here, and I'm thinking this wall is going to be where our ores are. I think we'll do columns of 3. I think that's going to be the most effective way of doing it. Like 3 columns, and then, you know, as high as the room is for the rows. So we'll have 1 for gems, I'm thinking. So we'll have diamond, ruby. I think I have some emerald. Got sapphire. And then a lot of these are just kind of gonna vibe, I think. And we'll figure out a schema for handling all of them later. But there's our oil sands ore. And then we can plop it. But yeah, so we'll just go like this. Grab everything, throw it all down. And we've got some raw oil sands. And we'll probably just throw that like right there. And again, at the beginning, this isn't going to have a whole lot of rhyme or reason. Because I'm really just going to be figuring out, well, what do we need? What infrastructure should I be working on to make sure that everything is set up? But yeah, so I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to convert all of this into ores that I can use. And in doing so, we'll have a bit more to work with. I'll convert this over as well. But I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, as you might imagine, I got a little bit bored, so I've stopped now. But I've converted all of these into their raw ore forms. Moved some of this over here. Put all the wood pulp here. I'll probably, I don't know, I might end up throwing a pipe down here, just feeding the wood pulp directly into here. But yeah, I don't know if I even can do that at the moment. It's very possible that I can't yet. But we'll grab all of that wood pulp. So I have somewhere for us to put it. That's good. That is a step in the right direction. We're moving from just being kind of all over the place to having a location for all of our resources. So you can see in here, most of it has been sort of cleared out. I wanted to make sure that I at least got all of the iron. So if we do FE, I believe I have all of the sources of iron. Oh, don't mind me. I had most of them, but yeah, so I have all of the sources of iron on here, and then brown. There we go. We've got quartzite and stuff. This will be the copper section. I might move it over one so we have a little bit extra space. Graphite, coal, gems are down here. I believe I did that on camera. This is the lapis stuff, and then this is the oil sands. Oil sands, I don't know. We'll probably end up doing stuff with that as well. But who knows? Anyway, that is all of that. Oh, you know what? I have a whole bunch of this. Let's move it downstairs as well. And then this is a source of copper. There we go. So that's all set up. Now, one of the things that I need to go get is my arsenic, and I can get that from... You know what? I'm done with faking myself. I'm gonna make the freaking EBF. Oh. Alright, well, let's go to a new page so I don't have to worry about all of that. So let's go multi-block goals, EBF. Dang. That's how you upgrade it. Very interesting. So we need one of those, 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 two of those. Oh my goodness, 128 of those, and then 16 of those. So let's click on that. Mica? Alloy smelter, mica base. Oh my goodness. Oh, this stuff. Ruby dust, silicon dioxide. Raw silicon ore. I don't think I can get this yet. Huh. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the ore washer. That can get us... Okay, so flint. We need flint. Easy. So we just throw that in there. Nice. So yeah, we'll do it with this. Because we have a bunch of rubies. I'm not as worried about that. Cumbernickel. Cupronickel. This is relatively expensive, if I recall. Copper and nickel. Oh, way easy. Oh, I'm not even sweating. And how many of these do I need? 16. 16 of those. Oh, and so that's why I need the 128. So let's look at this. We'll add that. We need 2 energy hatches. Can I move it up? Okay. So I need one of these. One of these. Dang, I finally need to make one of these. One of these. And that refined glue is going to be my best bet. I might go for this one. I'm not going to go for that one. That raw carbon mesh, though, isn't too hard to get, because I just need the carbon dust. I think I will go for that, actually. Because that's just going to be easier. So we'll go for that recipe. Muffler hatch. Relatively easy. Wait. Make sure we're putting everything in here, though. Is there a difference in the recipe? No, 0 difference. Okay. And then we have those already. Okay. So we have that. Let's have this be at the end. And then, oh, crud. Okay. We need 16 of those. And then let's, in the wire mill, we'll add that. Okay. We need 2 of those, though. So we need some electronic circuits. Low voltage coils. That's actually really easy to make. Low voltage machine holes. Easy. Not a big deal. Electric pumps. And then lubricant cells. There's got to be another way to do that. I need lubricant in order to get this. Oh, crud. Okay. Which one's going to be the cheapest? I think that this is going to be the easiest one to get. So let's add this. There we go. We just need one of those, and we're set. So I need a lot. Okay, so let's make the basic distillery first so that we can have that going while everything is happening. An electric pump. Oh, I hate life. Okay, I'm gonna get all of the resources for this real quick, and I'll be right back. Because I don't want to do that on camera, because I'm just gonna probably watch some TV while I do it, because I'd rather just mindlessly do this than try to make it entertaining. So I'll be right back, get all the resources, I'll make it on screen though. So I'll be right back. Wi-Fi's back. Woohoo! So I can actually, you know, do stuff. And look at me. Look at me! Anyway. Okay, now I have all of the lubricant cells, as you can see here. I'm going to continue to get the oil because I think that it's just going to be really nice to have. But yeah, so I'm going to look at what is needed, like what kinds of fuel I can take from oil and use in the basic combustion generator. So I'll be right back. Okay, so basically the only one that I can tell is relatively easy to get is the sulfuric light fuel cells, which in a distiller requires light oil. At least I think it does. Oh no, I can use regular oil. Oh, so I could actually make that. I think I've got some extra oil. I'll probably eventually move that over. There we go. Got lots of lubricant. Love to see that. So we've got those off our list, but we still need more. Oh no, wait, those don't take lubricant. That's refined glue. Yeah, so we're good on lubricant. So we need 2 low voltage machine holes. We need these low voltage coils, which are really easy to make. So we just need steel, fine steel wire and magnetic iron rods. I have plenty of magnetic iron rods. I don't have plenty of magnetic iron rods. We can just throw one of those in the polarizer and then grab a stack of that. Go to my miner's backpack. Take a look at it, see what we need. It's 3. I don't know how many each one gives you. We'll use the polarizer for, you know, polarizing. It gives 8. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be plenty. And then we'll come down over here. And it's on slot 1. I found out if you shift click, I think this might be new, but if you shift click, you can select a different recipe. But it's very handy. There we go. Yeah, so that loss in that wire is really hampering our production. So I don't know if I really explained it very well, but what's happening is the basic steam turbine is outputting 32 volts. And the problem is that those 32 volts are getting hampered by all of my stuff. I don't think that made a ton of sense, but that's okay. So we'll have that going. I think we're using too much steam. Is anything else even running? I don't think anything is running. Brother, it's just you. It's probably just because we don't have this running. So let me see if I have some oil cells. We have oxygen, hydrogen. Oh, I'm out of oil. Let me double check that I didn't just put it down here for whatever reason. I did not. Dang. Okay. This is one of the things that we need to look into is actually getting the basic pump and the mining pipes. But I don't really have the infrastructure for that yet. I could have a basic distillery pumping. Oh, that might actually be a good idea. Might think about that. Okay, so we've got all of the low voltage wires. I believe we have everything now. So we have that. The lubricant cells. We just need these, which requires these. Steel plates are easy to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wait. I need... Let's just get rid of that and that and that for now. I need one of these. So I need 2 of those. And then for this... Need 2 of those. So I need 18. Anyway, there you go. That's some nice development in the meantime. But we will we'll see. Okay. Now, one of the things that I just did is I took some of our stone from upstairs, ground it all up, so you can see it's a lot lower, ground it up in here into our good old gravel. Then I macerated it in here for the flint dust. I'm going to keep some of those flint dust because I need it for the tank with the, not the obsidian tank, but the strengthened one, right? I am wrong. I don't need it at all right now. I do need it for glass, though. But then I came down, centrifuge the flint dust. That turns it into silicon dioxide dust. And then I took some ruby dust and combined it with it. And that is what creates the alumino silicate wool. And that's what's made for the cupronickel coil blocks. So really easy, actually, surprisingly easy, I should say. And I need 192. I believe I do not have enough. No, I might have enough with all of this. That might give me plenty. Because it's the combined... 192 divided by 2, I guess. Or 64. Oh, I need 3 stacks. I need more ruby. I don't remember where my ruby came from, though. That might be an issue. Oh, it was just in the oh, with the redstone vein. Oh, okay. I think I know where my redstone vein was. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna find out real quick. I think it's over here. Ooh, these are done. Oh, they're out of iron. I'll have to refill those. I think it's just over here. I am such a goober. I thought I recorded a whole bunch of stuff. Did not, even a little bit. Let me just run that back. It felt really good too. Okay. Well, I am making the alumino silicate wool. I have close to the needed amount. I am only like 3/4 of a stack away. I'm thinking about making a distillation system for getting our light fuel. So if we look at this, if we look at oil, we can turn oil into in the distillery. We can turn it in the second program slot into sulfuric light fuel, and then in the in the chemical reactor with some, is it hydrogen? Yeah, hydrogen and sulfuric light fuel, we can turn it into hydrogen sulfide cell and light fuel. And then this light fuel, we can convert it into even more stuff. Really easy, not the worst kind, but I don't think we'd do anything with like steam. So we'd probably just take the light fuel, call it a day. Yeah, I think that this is going to be our best bet at getting this, because hydrogen, we can get hydrogen from chemical reactor with, where was it? Water, mercury, potassium. Oh, potassium might be nitric acid. How didn't I get hydrogen already? Ethylene. I guess not. I wonder if I must have gotten oxygen. That must be what I got. No, I have hydrogen. What the? But raw silicon. I can get hydrogen from this, but this takes 15 seconds. That's not bad compared to the awful experience that this is. That's not bad. But yeah, so I'm gonna be waiting on this. This takes 60 seconds per. It is the slowest thing on Earth. These are slowly getting me some more fuel for our goodies. Yeah, so we have the input bus, maintenance hatch, output bus, input hatch. I don't know that I had mentioned that before. Oh, and I have this set up for immediately after. This is all finished. This should perfectly get me the 2 stacks, the full stack. Actually, let's see. So if we have 22, 20, I think we can actually take one more away. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna figure out what to do. I don't know what the plan is. I might look into how to actually put this together and then just, you know, figure out where I want to put it, because it's got to be close. Actually, you know what? I need to make my system. I need to have enough. So this takes 3 steam turbines to work, I think. So I'm gonna need a lot of those. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. So the basic steam turbines. Basic sneeze. Ugh. Steam turbine. Pretty easy. This is the only annoying bit, which is the electronic circuit. How are these made? Dang. Okay, anyway. So electric motor, low voltage machine hull, low voltage circuit, and then 2 bronze fluid pipes. So I'm going to get everything for this. Shouldn't be too bad. And I will see you when everything is done. So, bye. Okay. Now I have a lot of this ready, which is very exciting. We'll take a stack of this, throw it in there with our 2x thingy McBobbers. Those are gonna start producing. Nice. Love to see it. Absolutely burns through it. I've got a new basic steam turbine, so we're outputting 64 watts. No, that's not right. It's not watts. What is it? Volts? No. Why is life so hard? You can look at it from here. Volts. Yeah. So, decent amount going out. Plenty for our needs. And yeah. So, dang, we've already burned through a stack. So what does it cost for just one of these? 12 of the wool. Holy cow. And 8 of the Cuppernickel wire. I'm going to be saying that wrong a lot. I apologize. But, oh, that's not what I wanted. We are like halfway there already. Because we need, I think 16 is how many we needed. I mean, look at how much of this we have. We've got a minute. So, one of the things that I need to do is I need to make sure that I get more coal for our steam system so that we're not worrying about it. So, I think it's over here. We'll just put our coal. You're going to notice some holes. That's because I was low on tin. And, so, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. But there we go. 2, 3. Really need to clear up some space. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. There we go. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for a minute as I am getting all of these resources. This is just going to be so nice to have. I know I'm excited for it. We'll finally be able to get over to our medium voltage. We're one step away, and then we're all set. Now I have this ready for our steam, our power output. Now, one thing that I've realized is it's going to be more. Oh, hi there. It's going to be more efficient to transfer energy via steam than it is going to be to transfer energy via wire, at least at this stage, because what we've got going for us is we have all of, so each of these has a loss of 2 volts per section. Now, these 2 are producing a maximum of 64 volts. Volts. So that is an issue. We don't want that because that's too much loss and stinky. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have a large bronze pipe infrastructure. Again, with the iron tank being upgraded, that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, so we'll work on that. I think that's it. I'm gonna wait on all of this to be finished. So I've got a couple of minutes until that's done. And then we're gonna make it. And we will be chilling. So I'm excited. Okay, our last one. Look at that. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, we actually have everything for it now. So let's grab all of that. I'm gonna clear out my inventory real quick, so I'll be right back. Okay, that's about as clear as my inventory is gonna get at the moment. Oh, my boy. I'm so sorry. Sit down. Yeah, so I'm gonna look. I think that I can see. Okay, give me a second. Okay, well, I looked into it. I'm gonna say this is good enough. Then get rid of those. Okay. There we go. Just grab all of this. Trash it. And then I need a whole bunch of these. But before that, we'll just make it. So we need 2 low voltage energy hatches. Let me make sure that I'm dead center. This should be. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is dead center. So I need right here heat-proof casing, then energy hatches. We'll put the input hatch here. I'm gonna press play on my video. Okay, then instead, right here, so it's easier to use, we will put the blast furnace, the actual blast furnace, and then input hatch right. You know what? I might move those down a little bit. No, I like having those closer. Input hatch there. Output hatch there. Why not? Actually, no. I think I can put that on the top. If I can't, then we'll figure it out. Input bus. Input hatch. What's the difference? Fluid input. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have fluid input on the back, and then the input output. Input will be right here, and then we'll have output on the top. Muffler hatch. Maintenance hatch. And then let's just move this over. Because I don't know if it'll yet. Well, you know what? No sense in not trying it. Put that there. Input hatch. And then here we do 2 rows. Wait, do I leave the center? I might leave the center. Might have done that wrong. Yes, I think I did. Okay. And then like that. Incomplete structure. Okay, maybe let's try this, moving these 2. That and that. Incomplete structure. What? Does everything have to be on the lower floor? I am confuzzled. Okay, I'm confuzzled. It started working. I don't know what I did. I have zero clue. I need to get that soldering iron real quick. Hey everyone, real quick. This is future me. I just wanted to let you know that one of the issues that I found is I was really wrapping my head around this system. And so it's going to be kind of sporadic because I have about 3 hours of me just trying to figure out this electric blast furnace. It is an enigma to me. I am not producing enough, so just FYI, it might be a little bit confusing. I was confused the entire time as well, so you're kind of getting the same experience with me. If you have any recommendations for it, please let me know. But I apologize for that. Just want to let you know. Bye. There we go. Soldering iron. Oh. Very quickly losing steam though. Okay, yeah, we're holding. I think this is it. I think this, finally, after all of this time, I think we have it. Now, one thing to remember is that this produces a ton of pollution. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And we need 8. Oh. Raw aluminum. I think I can get the aluminum dust from this. Aluminum ore. Okay. And then I can just, I don't really care about bauxite, so I'm just gonna crush them. Oh, crud. We're already out? Oh, wait. No, we're not getting bottlenecked by this. Okay, so that's going to stop our production. Okay. Now, one thing that I've realized is I can pretty much only do about 2 of these per until I run out of steam. So really what I think I'll do is once I hit that 2 threshold of making 2 aluminum, I'll just cut it. Until I can actually get a decent source of steam. Right now, obviously not producing enough. It's consuming so much steam. It's ridiculous. I need to look at the production rate actually. So 1552 per second. And if we look at the liquid fueled, yeah, I've kind of outgrown this. I think that the best one for me to go for is this for the time being. I think it's this one. It's gonna be pricey, but this produces 750 steam per second, which if I get multiple of them, that's not gonna be bad. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's grab that. Figure out what we get in here. Simple PCB. I know I have a few of those. Oh, feeling a little winded from all that. Not gonna lie. That was a lot of work. Oh, I got a new one. Oh, it's not new. Never mind. Okay. Well, with that, I can now make aluminum. Okay. Well, mineral resources recipe filter. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.